Thank you, gentlemen. I am joined by Echo Fox's Keith and Froggen. After a pretty sweet victory, coming back in with the full roster, it's a nice way to, kind of re-kickstart things moving into the second half of the season. So, Froggen, I've got to come to you first, just given the fact that you are back in the lineup yourself, 2-1 now with the team. How does it feel to be back and come back starting with victory?
It feels good, and I feel like it's a pretty good week to come back. Like, we can win against Renegade, which is one of the other bottom-tier teams right now. So it's good that we can get started with this week.
Well, yeah. Talk to me a little bit about that, Keith. The idea that this matchup back with the lineup was against Renegades, team that was sharing that 9th place spot with you. So the importance of securing a victory against that team of all teams as we look down the line at the playoff picture.
Yeah, it was really important to get this win because, if we came back for the full roster only to lose to Renegades, we would really look bad, and people would doubt how good we are.
Now, how exactly did you guys prepare for this? I know that with the roster swaps, we had the week where we had 4 of the Ember players playing. There's been not only, it wasn't just like there was one movement, Froggen out, Froggen and KFO out, Froggen and KFO back in. There was all kinds of roster movement. So as somebody who had to kind of ride that roller coaster over the past 4-5 weeks, what have been the biggest struggles for you, Keith, being one of the mainstays of the roster?
Yeah, there are a lot of ups and downs, but mostly downs. And I just had to keep the mentality that, it will get better. And if you just have faith, we will get the visa issue solved, and we will beat everyone. And
better it got. You guys, again, came back in. Strong start here. Froggen, having been a spectator for a period of time, that's an interesting position to be in, player 1 minute, spectator the next, back to player. I kind of want to get your macro sense of the North American scene. So having had the opportunity to really watch some games, who do you feel are maybe like the biggest threats in the scene, and who are the teams that you're looking to beat moving into the second half of the season?
I mean, right now, since we are 2-7 right now, every single team is a threat, and we should take every single team just as serious. We need every single win we can get. Being a spectator obviously added another perspective to how I watch the game, because it's my first time ever trying it since LCS started. So it's a lot different, but I mean.
Do you feel like that time off, in a sense, gave you maybe some important insight into how the NA scene is developing and strategically how you might be able to help lead the team once you came back into the roster?
Actually, I don't think so. I think we lose much more than we gain because we are a new team. We have basically 4 rookies or 4 players that hasn't played a full split yet. We're losing basically 33% of the experience on stage with all these roster changes and stuff. So it's really bad for the team, but we just kept practicing every single week with the same team, and then whenever we sub people in for the games, we just, okay, we hope for the best, and then we just look at our goal is to improve every single day, and then once we got all our issues fixed, then we can hopefully get out and show it.
No doubt a tough set of circumstances for the team. Keith, given those circumstances, what is the team's outlook for the remainder of the season? 2-7 currently. You've got 9 games left to play. So even if you were to win all of them, you're at 11-7. What is the team's goal here now, understanding the poor start?
I mean, obviously we want to get as many wins as possible, but realistically, I think we're shooting for 6 to get into playoffs. Otherwise, we definitely don't want to be in relegations.
All right, trying to look for that 6th place spot. We'll see if you guys can get it. Today's victory was a good step in the right direction. Thank you very much for the interview, gentlemen. Keep it tuned right here, because when the NALCS returns, we'll be kicking off our match of the week, a battle for 2nd place between Energy and Counterlogic Gaming. Don't